Hey everybody, good morning. Probably won't be moaning when you see this, but it's moaning right now. So I thought I'd share with you some water storage bags that I got. And I think water storage is going to be relative to where you live and what the situation is. Like if you're out west, definitely need to store water, but here we've had an overabundance amount of water this year. But, for power outages or whatever, not a bad thing to have some water on hand. And also would want to talk about, or like to talk about a little bit on fear mongering. But these are water storage cubes, and they hold 1.3 gallons of water, or 5 liters. And they're collapsible. They come like this, so easy storage. And they're also BPA free. And I've seen a lot of things on water storage, and people are using stuff that it's going to leach chemicals into your water. That's a given, and you don't want that. So I thought these were cool. You get like 12 for, I think I got them for $11. That's not a bad price. They're reusable, BPA free, and you can fill them up and just line them up on a shelf somewhere. I also know that storing water is not the easiest thing to do as far as space goes, right? So I do have water catchment barrels, but you really, if you have a shingle roof, probably don't want to drink that water. And if you do catch from your roof, you want to let that run off for about 10 minutes. So before you start filling up your barrels, you can always boil it and then put it through your water filter, water your plants with it, what have you. I mean, in a dire situation, we're going to do what we're going to do. But I also know that across the United States, the laws are different on whether or not you're even able to collect water. So that's an issue as well, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like Colorado, it's completely illegal. I know in Maryland they tax you on the size of your property for water. I don't know if you can even collect. I do know they tax, and in California it's illegal, and to do it you have to file for a permit and you'll probably be denied. So, but it hasn't rained there in ages, so kind of tough to collect water if it doesn't rain, right? So, but these are cool, and you can label them and date them and all the things, so you know how long your water has been stored. But being they're BPA free, that's a major plus. Like I said, easily to store, has a handle. I'm not supposed to lift that much weight, but I always break the rules. So fear mongering. Don't get caught up in all the videos out there that are making predictions that never come true. I mean, everybody can believe what they want to believe. I'm not going to poo-poo that. It's your choice. But prepare for reality situations. And reality is right now, what do we have? We have unrest. We have an excess of violence. We have really high grocery prices, inflation. Our electric is pretty expensive this month, and we're not really running much. It's higher than the norm. The only thing that stayed low is the water, because we haven't had to water much outside. But things like that, things that are actually happening, I try to stay prepared for real life situations. And Real life for us has been tornadoes where we couldn't get food because there were no grocery stores, there were no fast food places. Everything was either wiped out or the power was out, and we were under martial law. And that's when I really said, wow, you need to be prepared. And each time something happens like this winter, you see what you don't have, what you could do better, what does work, what doesn't work. And that's what I think you need to focus on. What is affecting you? What happens in your area? Do what you need to do for your life situation. Everything else is kind of relative. I mean, politics, they are what they are. I'm trying to tread lightly. You know, you make your own decisions in that area and what, you know, you want to believe, but enjoy life. Watch some cheerful things. Do what you like to do. Enjoy the people you love. And don't let the toxicity of a lot of what people are wanting to put out there get you worked up. I mean, while things are affordable, buy them, store them up so you're not hit hard with high grocery bills. Put some of this back, if you know, for power outages or lack of water. Make sure you're storing it safely so you can drink it, cook with it. But don't get caught up in a lot of the rhetoric out there, you know. Whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen. So as long as your house is in order, you'll be as okay as you can be, right? So, I mean, when I was going through this in my head, I could gone on forever. But I just want people to just do it, what you need to do for where you live and what you know actually happens. You know, if you, like, I don't know if we're going to have another blizzard this year, but I got the things that we didn't have. I bought us a parka. I got my husband some boots that can go out in the ice and cold. I bought a buddy heater. You know, if you run out of wood, you know, you need an alternative. Things like that. I mean, I have everything I need to cook, but we didn't have winter clothes like that. You know, we didn't have things that will keep you warm in minus 15 degree weather. I just didn't have that. So, I mean, just figure out where you're lacking, what happens in your area, learn from situations you've been in and prepare in that area. Everything else, you know, just watch what's happening, you know, and prepare for that. But don't get caught up and I don't think we're in the end times. I think we're just in bad times. And, you know, our family in the past got through the last roaring 20s. We're going to get through our roaring 20s. We are Americans. We're strong. Work with what you have. Do the best you can. But don't let it get to you. Don't stress. Don't fret. If you have a nice day, go out and enjoy it. You know, if you can plant something, you know, plant a couple of things and just see how it goes. Every year for me, it's you know, trial and error. This year, the amount of rain we've gotten has, you know, given me issues. So we'll see. I still got a few months left. So I just wanted to encourage you all to find the silver lining, so to speak, in life. It's still there. Things are different. Things are harder. But we'll all manage. I mean, we'll all get through. Sorry about the washer. Trying to get a load in before, is it 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the prices go up? Something like that. So, just be strong, be positive, watch some feel-good stuff, hang out with your pets. My Mitzi makes me laugh. My dogs bring me great joy. And don't forget about them. You know, get an extra set if you have pets. Get an extra set for them. They need water too. You don't want them drinking yours. And, you know, just enjoy each day as best you can, and don't get caught up in the rhetoric and the what ifs and what mights. And remember Y2K, nothing happened, right? There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. So anyways, I just wanted to bring a cool item, BPA free, won't poison you, easy way to store, has a handle, just line them up on a shelf. You can filter them with your own water filter. So, you know, and just don't let what everybody's putting out there get you down. Don't get caught up in you know, other things like crimes that have happened that you can't do anything about. You know, none of us are armchair detectives, right? So, you know, can some meat, can some veggies if you're growing them. If you can get them on sale at the farmer's market or even at the store. You know, just stock your shelves, try and save money. You know, buy now so you don't have to pay those prices later. Look for cool things like this where you can store water safely. I've seen how people store in 2-liter pop bottles and stuff, and you know, those are going to leach chemicals into your water. So don't know that I'd want to do that. I would use glass before I would use anything. You know, unless you buy stuff like this. And they have bigger ones of these. I can get 5-gallon, 10-gallon, 20-gallon. Just make sure that it's something you can maneuver, you can handle, and that's what I keep in mind when I do things, is what can I deal with personally if I had to do something alone, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to touch base with you. I've got a bunch of canning I need to get done. I will do videos on that. I wanted to share my latest prep edition, these water storage cubes. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. And tell the people you love them. Cuddle with your fur babies if you have them. And if it's a nice day, go get some sunshine. Take a walk in the backyard or at the park or whatever you have around you. So, take care, everybody. I will see you in the next video.